Alright, so here is the walkthrough of. So it's pretty much the same file. I got a plane, and so what I'm going to do, got my groups created, core, satellite, and trails. So, alright, off to the races. So, let's do the birth, and let's go generator matter waves. Drop in a particle data to get the position. Let's generate position born. Set this to pistol shot. Satellite, this will be the core. And pick the object emitter. So there we go, we got the plane selected. So what do we got so far? Sweetness. So that's those things coming off. So let's look up the particle position. Drop in a shape. I wish we had hotkey so you could just like hold like Shift S, click down, and then it's just like shape, like the basic shape, or like hotkey them to your black boxes. That would be pretty fucking cool. Alright, sphere will do. And the reference. So, I've kind of explained this before. So this allows this particle to look at this particle and this particle to look at this particle. So we can look at the parent. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to, what do we have here? So I want the orange ones living as long as the blue ones. So like and this is what happens. This is a good way with let's go grab the satellite, do a reference, get reference to me, particle data, operators of a particle data, that in, hook that up, lifespan to lifespan, and there we have it. So now our orange particles will live as long as their parent, the child particle will live as long as the parent particle. The next thing to do, I believe, would be we want just some properties on the core particles. So that is, what the fuck? Yeah, just like gravity and shit. Gravity. So we want core, gravity, and alignment. Alignment to the travel direction. And this, because this will drive our orbit. So what do we have here? We have, woo, they're falling really quick. So let's just go back up. Just put some, let's go like 200 to 50 and spread out the direction variation. So they just spread out like all crazy like. Actually, I'm gonna do something. I'm probably gonna do something different, maybe because of we've been requested. There's a request that some motion math. So I think I'll do a little walkthrough. I'll change this in the next video, just a little bit. So we got core properties. There's gravity on it. I'm just gonna turn the gravity down. So the gravity is just a black box I made with a force and a position. So it's just quick to get that in. So now let's drive the orbit. So we want the satellite to orbit. So we want to drop down a get the reference, particle data, the position, dynamics, look the particle up, and we want them orbiting their parent position. And this is kind of like basic click to me, and there we go, and they're orbiting. So you could do it with speed, but I didn't really do that. I did age, add multiply, so this will spin quicker, and I'm driving the phase by it. So if I go the distance of 30, pushes them out. Sweet. And when I play with phase, it orbits along that. Now, as you can see, it's orbiting just in X. So what I want to do is I want to grab the alignment and then hook them up. And now they're orbiting with like that. So they're orbiting of the cross product of the direction that they're traveling. So I'm going to multiply that. I'm going to throw a sine, and this is just for fun. You can just throw these equations sometimes. Like, this is what I do a lot. Like, I kind of understand this stuff, but like when I'm doing stuff, I'll just hook stuff up, plug it in, and hope for the best, and just see like if a cool outcome happens along. So I'm gonna multiply that by 900, and we can't really see the pattern. So this is when trails come in handy. Satellites, particle, trails, go down to turn off coordinates, turn off speed, and there we go. And so I'm just gonna reduce the amount, and then you can see what's going on. So this is just a bit too many. So I'm reducing the original count to 20. And I'm going to turn the speed up. Whoosh. So now we can play. This is where it gets fun. So I'm going to multiply the h by 2. And now the frequency is more apparent. And what's happening is they're always orbiting like 60 units away. So what I want to do is I want to at the end of the life, I want it to shrink. So what we're going to do is we're going to normalize the age. We need black box math 1 minus to invert the curve. So it's 1 at the beginning of its life and 0 at the end. And then we can put in a float, multiply by, well, 60 is the original, so we'll start 60. And then we'll put that into the distance. And so it starts 60 units away, but then they spiral in like that. I'm getting kind of like whatever the hell that is. I don't know what's going on there. And order of operations. Minus, add multiply, float sign, add multiply, that float, particle data, get reference. Alright, cool. And that's pretty much it. So just a quick 10-minute video. And you can play around and probably get some pretty cool stuff out of this. So, record the distance, the direction of the distance, or the direction of the satellite to the core, and then put that into the speed of the trails, so you kind of have like a slow expansion of the trails. You could do lots of stuff with this, so it's cool. It's fun stuff. And I'm making these changes and I can see them because I have edit on the fly up. And that's what does it. So, whoosh. So that is it. Thanks for watching. And there'll be another video where, because these are all going random, I want them going out from the center. Or no, I'll do that on a different video. Alright, peace.